Namaste. In this session, we're practicing slow flow into guided meditation. And if you're practicing this at the time that I'm posting it, happy full moon day. And the exact time of the full moon will depend wherever you are in the world. And even if you're not practicing this on the full moon day, welcome, you're still in the right place. Moon days are opportune times for us to take a break from our regular practice and practice more of the inward contemplative practices such as meditation, breath work. And so we'll emphasize and work more on that today. But first we'll start with the gentle, slow movement in order to work outward, inward. I'll have timestamps in the description below in case you would just prefer to do just the pranayama and or just the meditation. You can mix and match your practice as you'd like for today. As far as props, I will cue to one block today. We'll be doing supported bridge pose towards the end. And also a blanket would be nice for your knees, my knees. Mojo's on mine right now, so I shall find an alternative. I'll use this shirt as my blanket for my knees. But yeah, pillows, if you have anything else that you can use, bolsters, towels. Props will be nice today. Okay, and with that said, let's begin. Sukhasana. Find your sit bones and cross your legs. Rest your hands onto your thighs, and your eyes can either stay open, gaze to the tip of your nose, nasagra drishti, or closed, gaze between your eyebrows. We'll start by taking a breath as you inhale through your nose, fill up. And then as you exhale, open your mouth and blow as if you're blowing out a candle. So through the nose, inhale. Through the mouth, exhale. Do that about 2 to 3 more rounds. On your next breath, keep your lips sealed. Breathe in and out through your nose. Keeping a same slow rhythm. Making the inhales even with the exhales. Balancing our receiving and giving. And then draw your hands to your heart center for Anjali Mudra, divine offering. Take a moment to set intention for your practice. What do you need at this moment, every moment? Ask yourself in your heart, what do I need right now? Inhale for Om. Om. If you close your eyes, gently blink your eyes open. And then lean back into your sit bones, uncross your legs, and just switch the crossings of your legs. Okay. And then hands reach to the front of your knees. As you inhale, cow pose your spine. So send your chest, your belly forward. Gaze up. Keep your mouth soft. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Round your spine, chin to your chest, tailbone forward. Breath to movement. Inhale, cow pose. Shoulders back. Exhale, cat. Empty the breath. Do that about 2 to 3 more times. Connecting the breath with the body, mind with the spirit. Good. Do one more. Reneutralize your spine, so stack your shoulders over your hips, and then separate your feet to the edges of your mat, or a bit slightly wider than your hips with distance. Flex through the feet, and then turn towards your right side. Keep the spine long as you exhale, twist over. Reach for what you can with your left hand, either for your calf, ankle, maybe for the edge of your foot. And then inhale, lengthen the spine, maybe look up. Exhale, draw your forehead towards your knee. If you can make the connection, make the connection. Deep breathing into your back line. One more breath. Inhale, return your gaze back up, and then exhale, release the twist, switch over to your left side. So first start by lengthening the spine, and then as you exhale, twist over. Reach for what you can. Reach for your calf, ankle, or your foot. And then inhale, lengthen the spine, maybe look up. Exhale, forehead towards your knee. Double chins are welcome here. Deep breathing. One more breath. Good. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, release your foot. Cross your legs and then roll over your knees. Come into downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Start by bending one leg, bending the other. Stretching the backs of your legs. Maintaining awareness of your breath. During the full moon, our current energies are heightened and emphasized. So maintaining awareness of how we are gives us the chance to adjust to how we are. Good, and then find stillness into your downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Find ragdoll pose. Interlace opposite elbows and hang heavy over your legs. Feet are either hip width distance or wider. The wider the legs, the more space for your back. And then stay with your breath, emphasizing the exhales to release and decompress. And take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat. Halfway lift your spine and then walk your hands forward all the way to a high plank. And then as you exhale, lower down. You can use your knees to your belly. Untuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders, and then lift up to a baby cobra. Keep breathing here for this first one. Tops of your feet plant down, hugging slightly your inner thighs. Arms are hugging behind you, shoulders broadening through your collars. Inhale. Exhale, tap your nose back down to the mat. Back to movement. Inhale, lift your chest. Baby cobra, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, tap your nose back down. Good, let's add on. Inhale, lift up to baby cobra. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, return back center. Exhale, look over left shoulder. Inhale, center, and then exhale. Release back down. Press your hips back. Child's pose for a few breaths. Release through your shoulders and your back. Just acknowledging the subtle changes, the subtleties in our bodies. With every breath, with every posture. Good, and then inhale, rise up to tabletop, tuck your toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Then from here, draw your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg up for three-legged dog, and then bend your knee. Exhale, scorpion dog. Stack your right hip over the left. Okay, you can play with bending or extending the knee, maybe rolling out the ankle, just stretching out the hips. Maintain awareness of the breath. Good, and then inhale, re-level the hips, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot between your palms. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. You can use your blanket, or if your dog's using it, use your shirt or a towel. Good, and then just start by sinking the hips forward. Almost like we're doing cat pose. So send your chest, or cow, send your chest forward, arching the back. Inhale. And then exhale, take a half splits, lengthen your right leg, flex your ankle. Keep the spine long, think cobra in the back as you inhale here. Exhale, roll over your leg. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine as you inhale, roll back up, chest forward. Lead with the heart as you exhale, fold. You can also use blocks under your hands. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, cat back as you lift up. Lead with the heart as you exhale, fold. Good. Rebend your front knee and then lift up into a low crescent lunge. Reach your arms over your head. Sorry, I can't see my knee. My dog's in the way, but it's okay. Start by stacking your hips over your back knees. So if you're in a lunge, that's okay. Just toe heel your right foot back so that your left hip is stacked over your knee. That way you can press down through your left shin as you drag your right heel back. Feel firm in your foundation. And imagine there's a full moon between your hands. Okay, keep your fingers closed and intentional. Reach your moon up towards the sky. At the same time, keep your shoulders plugged in. Inhale. Exhale. Slightly tilt over towards your right side. Still pressing down through your left shin. Maybe look up towards your hands. Here for 1. Stretch through your left side. 2. Be with every breath. And 3. Inhale, return back up. And then exhale, plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. And then exhale, child's pose. 1 breath here. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips high. Very good. And then draw your big toes to touch. Inhale, three-legged dog. Extend your left leg this time. As you exhale, bend your knees, stack your left hip over the right, scorpion dog. Again, you can bend, extend the knee, maybe draw circles with the knee. Just exploring our hips. Good. Re-extend your left leg, three-legged dog, level off the hips. And then exhale, step your foot between your palms for a low lunge. Lower your back knee, untuck the toes, and then start by sinking your hips down. And chest forward, shoulders back. Fully exhales. Inhale here. And then exhale, half splits. Lengthen your left leg. Flex your ankle. Again, you can use blocks here to keep the spine long. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, chest forward. Exhale, roll your spine down. Fully exhales. Chin to your chest as you cat back. Lift up. Chest forward. Lead with the heart as you exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, round up. Exhale, fold. Good. Rebend your front knee and then lift up into a low crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. Again, starting with our hip over our back knee, so shorten stance if need be. Press down through your back shin, your right shin, As you energetically drag your left heel back, lock your belly button towards your spine and support your moon, your full moon above your head. Good, good. Maintain your fingers closed and intentional. Inhale. Exhale, tilt slightly over to the left side. Maintaining stability in your foundation, option to look up towards your hands. Here for 1. Stretch through your right side. 2. And 3. Inhale, return back up center, and then exhale. Plant your palms, step your foot back, either skip, meet downward or child's pose, or slow vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. As you exhale, untuck your toes, inhale to baby cobra, and then exhale, child's pose. Send your hips back. Nice, nice. Inhale, return back up to a tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, exhale. Now separate your feet to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands about 6 inches closer towards your feet. So it's a short, wider downward facing dog. Okay, keep lifting through your sit bones and then reach your right hand for either your left calf, ankle, or your foot. Once you have your connection, bend your elbow and look underneath your left armpit. Keep pressing through your left palm. Inhales to lengthen, exhales to twist. One more breath. Good, and then change. Return your right hand and then switch. Reach your left hand either for your calf, ankle, or foot. Keep pressing away, lengthening through your right side. Bend your elbow and look underneath your right armpit. Good, keep lengthening through your right side body. Inhales to lengthen, exhales to twist. One more breath. Return your left hand down and then complete walking your hands back towards your feet. Or Malasana Yogi Squat. So feet are as wide as your mat. You can also sit on a block if you'd like. Okay, I'm just gonna move here. Then draw your hands to your heart center, pressing your elbows into your knees and your knees into your elbows. Okay, if your feet are lifting, you can stand your heels on a block or a blanket. And we'll do a couple neck rolls here. So as you inhale, draw your gaze up towards the sky, shoulders back. As you exhale, lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Keep pressing through your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then exhale, draw your chin towards your chest. Inhale, return your neck back up to neutral and hold. We'll do the other side. As you inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, lower your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, back chin to your chest. Inhale, return your neck back up to neutral and take a couple breaths here. Feel the opening, releasing in your hips, the strength in your chest. Good, and then plant your palms, lift your hips, point your toes in towards each other for a wide forward fold. You can take a bind if you'd like. You can interlace opposite elbows. Just here for 1, 2, and 3. Release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. And then exhale, walk your hands forward to a high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Option to meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale to low cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Now look forward, step or jump through to a seat. And then find your way onto your back. Make sure you have your block accessible to you. And we'll start with a supported bridge. So lift your hips up to a regular bridge. Place your block or whatever prop you have either on the low or middle setting on your sacrum, which is the flat part of your spine, lower back or lower spine. Good, and then just start by resting your hands by your side, feet stay firm on the ground. You can either stay here or extend both legs forward. And take a slightly wider stance than your hip width distance with your feet. Arms extend over your head, again more like a V shape, so we're kind of more so in a star shape, starfish shape. Completely disengage onto your block. Let go in the hips, in the belly, in the mind. Using our full moon energy to reveal what isn't needed and to reveal what is needed. Following the full moon cycles are very beneficial in reminding ourselves that everything is temporary. You know, what feels right in one moment may not feel right in the next moment, and vice versa. Important thing is to practice conscious awareness of how we are so that we can make the appropriate changes and choices. And take a breath in here. Stay for the exhale. If you extended your legs, replant your feet underneath your knees. Lift your hips and remove your block from underneath you. Gently roll your spine back down. Knocking your knees side to side for a moment. And then tabletop your knees over your hips. Grab your block and place your block between your inner thighs. Again, you can use a blanket or a pillow if you don't have a block. Then draw your arms out either to a T or a goalpost, depending on your space today. Just take a couple breaths here. Squeeze your block. Excuse you, Mojo. Notice the engagement of your root. Try to maintain this as you lower your knees over to your left side. Okay, you may need to adjust your hips. Keep your shoulders rooted. An option to gaze over to your right side. That's okay with your neck. Good, and change. Return your knees back center and switch your knees over to your right side. Again, making any adjustments as needed. Option to look to the left. Return your knees back center. Remove your block. Set it off to the side. And then take a quick happy baby Ananda Balasana. Open your knees wide. Receive the sides of your feet. And choose stillness today, allowing your arms to be weight in order to help opening through the hips. Especially with the full moon and new moon days, gives us a chance to really recognize like change is always happening, even when we're in stillness. Hug your knees into your chest. Draw your right arm over your head and roll over to your right side for a fetal position. Gently press yourself up to a seat and set up for pranayama practice or breathwork practice. So if you'd like to sit on blocks or blankets, you could sit in Padmasana, full lotus, half Padmasana, half lotus, Siddhasana, or Sukhasana. And start with some nadi shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Taking your right hand, we'll do Vishuddha's, we'll do Vishnu's mudra. So with your pointer finger and middle finger, you'll place between the space between your eyebrows, or third eye. And you'll use your right thumb to close the right nostril, other fingers to close the left. So first by closing the right nostril, inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale right. Same direction through the left, inhale. Right, exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Left, inhale. Right, exhale. Reversing through the right, inhale. Left, exhale. Inhale right. Exhale left. Right side, inhale. Left side, exhale. And last, inhale right. Exhale left. Release your hands onto your thighs. Breathe through both nostrils. And observe this peaceful state after alternate nostril breathing. And for meditation, you can either stay here in your seat or find your way into Shavasana. Lay down onto your back, setting up any props as you'd like or need. Make any adjustments to either sit or lay comfortably. Once you arrive into your posture of choice, let go of control of your breath and your body. Just simply be more aware of it. Begin to imagine the roof above you begin to fade away, revealing a night sky. And right before you is the full moon, fully illumined by the light reflected of the sun. Its light illumines you completely on your mat. And it channels as you inhale. The light channels in to the top of your head, filling your scalp, your brain with this bright light. As you exhale, the light travels down your eyes, your ears, easing your throat and your jaw, your mouth, filling with bright, brilliant light. As you exhale, the light continues down your shoulders, melting away any tension in your upper back, all the way down your arms to the tip of your fingers, filled with brilliant, bright light. As you exhale, the light travels down your chest, filling your heart and your lungs as you inhale and releasing out on the exhale. The light continues down your middle back, lower back, internal organs, your belly, core, filled with brilliant, bright light. As you exhale, the light continues down to your hips, your glutes, all the internal organs, filled with bright light. As you exhale, the light continues down, filling up your legs, your thighs, calves, your joints, all the way down to your feet and their toes, until your full body is filled with brilliant, bright light. And it continues. As you exhale, the light begins to spill out from underneath your feet, almost as if there were faucets at the bottoms of your feet. So the light continues to spill out onto your mat, into the earth, and beyond. As you are, begin to imagine a being that you trust, that you know cares for you, that embodies love. Could be a person, an animal. Imagine this being placing a blanket over you, sending wishes of protection and safety of your light. You are light. May you be safe and protected. May you be healthy and strong. May you be light. May you be you. May you be you. You are whole exactly as you are. You are light. Take a slight breath in. Release, exhale. Receive a slightly deeper breath in. Release, exhale. And take a full breath in. Share full breath out. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. If you're laying down, reach your arms over your head for stretch. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side for a fetal position. Just take a couple breaths here. If you're not already, make your way up to a seat. And once you arrive in your seat, reconnect your hands to Anjali Mudra, our divine offering. Take a moment to look once again into your heart space and ask yourself, what do I need right now? At the same time, sharing thanks for receiving whatever you needed in the last 20 minutes or so. Thank you. And thanks to all our teachers and their teachers. The lineage of this practice, all it offers our lives and the lives around us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Touch your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows and bow forward, honoring the light within yourself and within each other. I see you. I see me. Namaste.